Hello and welcome to Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer, a host for the program for today. Thank you very much for being a part of the show today. We've got a really nice show lined up for you. We've got 4 guests, and our first guest is going to be Mr. Joey Roberts. And Joey is the Executive Director of the West St. Tammany YMCA. Also, the New Orleans organization is a part of that, and also in Belle Chase, who's going to be talking about summer camps. Matt Peel. Matt is with the Learn to Move Academy. You're going to see how there can be involvement with you and what Learn to Move is all about. Julie Gable is with the National Kidney Foundation of Louisiana Incorporated. Always happy to have Julie on the show talking about the National Kidney Foundation. And our final guest is Jan Brennan, and Jan is the Executive Director for Core Element. Fascinating organization. You'll want to hear what they've got to offer. A lot of good guests today. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. Our first guest is Joey Roberts, and Joey is the Executive Director for the West St. Tammany YMCA. Joey, yes, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And before we get started, I do want to point out that West St. Tammany YMCA, it's also the same, you have the same programs that would be taking place in New Orleans and...
Basically, we're all part of the New Orleans Association. Okay. So there's the Belle Chase YMCA, East Jefferson YMCA, and the West St. Tammany YMCA. We basically have the same layout. We believe in the same mission,
principles and things like that.
To put principles into action through healthy mind, body, and spirit. And so, and it's a Christian-based organization. The YMCA is Young Men's Christian Association. But we want to we welcome everyone into the doors. We're open to families, and so we want to talk more about what's going on for summer. Mm-hmm. Summer camp is in full swing. Today's the first day that all 3 associations have summer going on, and so we have hundreds of kids in our facilities right now having a great time, and it's just a safe environment, and it's practical for families to come over, drop their kids off, and it's constructive, well-trained staff, swimming opportunities that they have there.
So, and the key thing is supervision.
Supervision, and it is a well-trained staff, and I stress that because they go through 30 hours of training for each staff member to watch the children. So it's not just a babysitting. Yeah, they're very good staff.
And it sounds, and I'm no offense to volunteers, but it's not just a volunteer helping out. It is somebody who's trained.
Oh, absolutely. And we do welcome volunteers. We don't just put them with children, though. We want to make sure that everything's safe. And that's the biggest portion of the YMCA that I'm familiar with, is that it has to be a safe environment. And we want parents to feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable leaving your kids there, it's not going to be a comfortable stay for the kids and the parents when they get home. So,
Joey, is there a cost for the camps?
There is a cost, and the cost varies.
I'm sure you're feeding them, and
we do. There's 2 camps that offer lunch programs. The West St. Tammany YMCA doesn't. They bring their own lunch, so the cost is a little less at West St. Tammany. We have all of our water safety. They do swim lessons there. They get to swim. We have 3 pools. Each branch has a pool, but two of the branches have slides. We have a 3-story water slide, and Belle Chase has a water slide as well. And so it's just an opportunity for the kids to experience outside in a safe environment with friends.
And let me ask before we run out of time, do you have to be a member of the YMCA to go to the camp?
You do not have to be a member.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. So you can come in from the outside. And now,
if I'm a member, is it cheaper? Or?
If you're a member, it is cheaper. There's a discounted rate. Now, one of the things I stress, and I'm big on this, I was an ex-teacher. I've lost 3 students to drowning, and Louisiana has become 3rd in the nation to drownings. Wow. And we stress water safety. And so if there's anything you want to do this summer, please put your child in a water safety class, a swim instruction class, group swim. We have swim teams through all the association. It's just an opportunity to get them familiar with water, and that's you could be saving their life and not know it.
Absolutely. Joey, listen, thank you so much for being on the show. And real quick, I want to point out the website is ymcaneworleans.org, and through that website you can get information on the St. Tammany, Belle Chase, and the New Orleans YMCA, correct?
Yes, and there's family events, family movie night, teen night. There's so many things that you can do through the YMCA. So please visit the website, see what we do and what we offer in your proximity.
Joey, they're wrapping me up, so I got to say thanks so much for being here. We've got 4 more guests. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Across Louisiana. So happy to have Matt Peel with us. Matt is the sales director, owner, founder of Learn to Move Academy. Matt, welcome back to the show. I know you've been on before. Appreciate you coming back. If you don't mind, tell us a little bit about the mission of the organization, kind of what you're involved in and so forth.
Great. So Learn to Move Academy, we are basically founded on long-term athletic development. It's something that's relatively new here in the United States, but not new around the country, I mean around the world, in regards to teaching kids fundamentals of movement and physical education, and not just sports only, but a way to partner things together to really teach them healthy, active lifestyle up and above just, hey, let's learn some sports, let's learn the rules of this, you know how to throw a football, which are all things we definitely need to learn, right? We don't take away from that, but there's a piece missing that we're helping to provide and be a great resource for school teachers.
So let's talk about some of the upcoming things you're doing this summer. You're going to be working with teachers, correct?
Yes. So what we're doing is we're partnering with Oshner Sports Medicine. And
Can't beat that.
No. And we're conducting free seminars for the parishes along the I-10, I-12 corridor. Going to the parish, partnering with them, bringing an athletic trainer or a physical therapist or an orthopedic surgeon who's going to talk about the importance of long-term athletic development and why we're not doing it and why we need to be doing it with elementary and middle school teachers. And then we'll talk about how Learn to Move Academy can be a part of that, and then actually put the elementary and middle school teachers through a PE class, like a mock PE class, so they can have some hands-on and understand what they can do and how it can, again, be wrapped around what they're already doing and just be a better tool for their existing classes.
Now, do you have dates that you're coming in to the different parishes and so forth?
Well, we're working to set those up right now.
Okay.
You know, with summer, it's kind of a, in a sense, a volunteer basis because the teachers aren't necessarily in school.
Right.
So we'll come some other incentive programs to get them in, maybe some free drinks or smoothies.
Get me in.
Free drinks because everybody in this. This is Louisiana, right?
Hey, Matt, let me, we'll put this on the screen. Your website is www.ltmacademy.com.
Yes.
Information about the upcoming seminars will be on the website.
Yeah, we're going to post them on there. Okay. They can always email me at learntomoveacademy@gmail.com for interest in setting up a date. We're going to be in East Baton Rouge Parish, I know, in August, September.
Oh, cool.
So we're looking to set some dates up, and that's actually kind of who started the momentum, was them.
Now, are these free to the public, so to speak?
Not necessarily to the public, but for the elementary school and middle school teachers with the school board.
Okay, so and I want to point that out. This is not something that if I hear or see about this, anybody and everybody can just come to this.
No, this is like a teach-the-teacher type of
gotcha.
event.
Matt, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We greatly appreciate it. We've got 3 more guests. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Always happy to have Julie Gable with us. Julie is the Community Development and Program Manager for the National Kidney Foundation of Louisiana. Julie, thank you so much for taking time to be on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
National Kidney Foundation. Talk a little bit, if you will, about the mission of the organization and what you're all about and so forth.
Well, we've been around for just over 50 years, and our mission is to educate those who may not be aware of the conditions of kidney disease. We have a lot of people that are at risk. 1 in 3 Americans are at risk. So that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
And that's because if you have high blood pressure, or if you have diabetes, then you are more prone to develop kidney disease. If you're African American or Hispanic, then you're more prone to develop it. As you get older, you lose kidney function. So our main goal is to educate those people who may not be aware of some signs and symptoms.
Right, and God, that's so critical, the education part of that.
Yes.
I know your website is www.kidneyla.org. We'll put that on the screen.
Okay.
Information on the website about kidney disease and signs and things to look for.
Yes.
Is that on the website and
yes,
everything?
you'll be able to find some fact sheets, some more information. If it's not on our local website, it'll direct you to our national website.
Beautiful.
But there's a lot of good information that you can read about. It'll let you know if we're ever doing free kidney screening. So sometimes you can get tested for free, which is blood work and a urine sample.
Yeah.
And that will definitely let you know if you're at risk. And we also help patients who are on dialysis and patients that have had kidney transplants. We try to help them financially and also just to give them some support when needed.
And you've got an event coming up on June the 26th. I'm not going to ask you to pronounce the name. I can't pronounce it either.
Yes,
but
I know. It is the gala.
The gala.
And it has to do with good life. But at our gala, we actually have kidney heroes that we give honor to. And these are people who are volunteers, people that work on our committees, who just dedicate themselves to helping us when we have some special events, when we have screenings, when we have kidney walks, when we have golf tournaments. They're always there helping us out.
Yeah, well, it's such a great organization, and this is a fundraiser.
Yes.
And it's going to be held where?
At the Marriott downtown.
Okay.
Actually, the Marriott Convention Center.
Okay, tickets are how much?
If you go to our website, you can get more information about that, but the tickets range from $75 up to about $150.
Food, drink at the event?
Yes, we have some celebrity chefs. We have free,
Cool.
we have a bar there, and yes, it's going to be good. And a live auction and a silent auction.
Oh, that's great. Now, Julie, again, I'll put this on the screen. The website is www.kidneyla.org. All information, kidney disease and so forth, and the event that's on June the 26th will be on there. I'm hoping people can read it because we sure can't pronounce it.
Yes.
But anyway, Julie, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We greatly appreciate it. Stay with us. We got a couple more guests. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Cost Louisiana. Happy to have Jan Breenan with us right now. Jan is the Executive Director for Core Element. Jan, welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Jan, a little bit about Core Element. Talk about, if you will, the mission of the organization, kind of what you're all about and so forth.
The mission of the organization is to provide quality teacher professional development for K-12 teachers in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Okay.
And the real goal for us that has always been our focus is to help teachers not only get more content knowledge, but also to help them get the skills they need to take them away from textbook teaching to more interactive teaching with their students, where the students are involved in the learning process, bringing technology into their class, and having fun to make STEM education fun.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that. And for the Greater New Orleans region, is that like Orleans, Jefferson Parish? Where does that cover?
Well, we say the Greater New Orleans region. It used to be 5 parishes, but because of our funders want to fund teachers where they live and work, it's really, we've reached as far as offering professional development here for teachers in Lafayette, Houma, Thibodaux, the North Shore, and it's always free.
How long has the organization been in existence?
Since 2006.
Yeah.
We've been doing teacher professional development. We've educated or helped with professional development over 565 teachers from 365 different schools.
That's incredible. How would you know to go into how would someone know if they wanted you to come in and do this in a
Well,
school?
actually what we do is our professional development is over the course of 2 weeks. Most of our PD, we call professional development PD, most of our PD is either a 1-day session or a 2-day session for the K-8 teachers. And we change every year, we change what we're offering based on what the needs of the teachers are. And this year we're doing a lot of different things. We're doing some in math education, some in physical science, some actually in robotics and EV3 robotics, and grant writing. Teachers are always in need of money to fund something that they want to do. So we're also having a professional development day in grant writing. And they come to our camp for free. And this year it's located at Tulane University at the School of Science and Engineering.
Yeah. Now, and this is the institute that takes place June the 28th through July the 27th.
That's correct. That's correct. And like I said, there's some different particular professional development opportunities that may be 1 day, some that might be the whole 2 weeks, some that might be 3 days. We give the teachers the opportunity to choose what subject matter they want and what fits into their schedule.
Jen, if your website, we'll put this on the screen, is www.core-
No, it's CORE, the number 4.
Kids.org. Okay. If I wanted to learn more information, not only about the organization, but the institute, if I can go to that website, and can I register on the website as well?
You can go to the website, you can register, and the most, I think, really, we've gotten some partnerships with LIGO, which is an gravitational observation place over in Livingston, but more importantly, they have a science education center, and they're bringing some of their trained teachers over here. And so, but if those teachers come, the second day of the training, they actually go out to Livingston, and then if they want to bring their classes to LIGO out in Livingston, they'll pay for it. It'll be free.
That's incredible.
So, and then we have another partnership with the American Association of Drilling Engineers, and so if they come to those workshops for free, if they want, they have knowledge boxes that are 80 pounds, and they have a variety of interactive activities that they can bring into their classroom and they can use for free through our organization.
That's
so
absolutely
go to the website, look at all the different teaching opportunities, pick the one you want, and come see us, because not only are you learning something and bring back into your classroom, but even the teachers have fun.
Absolutely. That's just incredible. Jan, thank you so much for being here and talking about this. Greatly appreciated. Again, that website is www.core4kids.org. It'll be correct when it's on the screen. So, Jan, thank you again for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. You've been watching Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer, and as always, we'll see you next time.